Alright, so it seems that as we are waiting for Sonic Frontiers DLC news, Sonic fans are getting impatient, and taking that out on Daddy Quiche, Mario Kishimoto. And on top of that, Sonic Colors Ultimate has just gotten a big drop. I know, right? I thought we forgot about that shit. Was it more than 50 seconds when I said that? Yes. But we got a behind-the-scenes look into the remastering of that game. On top of that, a scrapped mode that we really need to get into. So we get into all this right now. But if you subscribed to the channel already, please make sure to subscribe. We are trying to hit 100,000 subscribers. So what am I talking about? So we look at Kishimoto's Twitter. He's the director of Sonic Frontiers, right? It looks like he doesn't tweet that often, right? 9th December, 17th December, 24th December. But those are his main tweets. Look at his tweets and replies. 8 hours ago, 8 hours ago, 9 hours ago, 13 hours ago. And guess what all these things are? Let's just do a quick translate. Thanks for the feedback. Thanks for your letter. Thanks for this. Thanks for that. Thank me later. Yeah, I know what I said, but later doesn't always come, so instead, they are tweeting him with everything. Now, this one's actually a more fair one. They're like, you know, don't bother responding to everyone if it's tiring you out. You know, we don't need to take up your time developing games. I'm sure Kishimoto is walking away from his desk working on the DLC to respond to you lot on Twitter. But there's a lot of shit, right? There's a lot of shit. Okay, this one is. I think there's improvements that can be made in the open zone and the traversal and the rails and blah, 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 blah. And the Kishimoto is just like, listen, thank you for translating and thank you for the feedback. We recognize the point. We like to offer it in a sophisticated form of the game design. We'll consider that. Yada yada yada. There's another one here. Oh, it's a whole. Many fans have written about their impressions and they want the next game to be better. So I was inspired to write a letter. This isn't Stan. Okay, stop writing letters. What the fuck is this shit? Rush Adventure? No one likes Rush Adventure. I'm sorry, Rush Adventure is cool. It's just not as good as the first one. Okay. What is who's reading all this? Kishimoto responds, hello, thank you for your letter. I'm very inspired by your opinion, and I feel soothed by the mention of the rival title in the next game. The stronger the opponent, the more rewarding it is. I'll do my best. You know, like he's Tails. What's this one? The Last of Us Part 2? We taking cues from The Last of Us Part 2 now? Really? What do you think about the possibility of adding accessibility? Okay, that's not really a bad idea, to be fair. I mean, accessibility options are good. Although, Kishimoto's made the games piss easy already. People beating Green Hill with one finger nowadays. Like, the game's already accessible in its base game. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But what does Kishimoto say? Let me guess. Thank you for your feedback. I said, thank you for translating to Japanese. We'll consider your... He probably got a receptionist taking care of this shit right now. There's another one. Sonic Frontiers Next Steps. You got a Google Docs. We took time to write detailed feedback which you all enjoyed. Take a look at this Google document that details all of the shit that oh my god, they translated to Japanese. They cited their sources. Like, haven't you got university degrees and papers to be writing or some shit like this? You writing all these pages? Let's see what Kishimoto says. Thank you for the feedback. Oh, sorry, I read it carefully. That's excellent. This report is full of suggestions for the next game, Fallen Frontiers. I felt like I was shown a book of secrets. I think it must have been very difficult to put together such a study. Appreciate. I'll return this in the next one. And then, what's this one? Hello, Kishimoto. I'm a Sonic fan too. Oh, really? Founder of Sonic? You're a Sonic fan with I Love Ballin in the... I'm giving you ideas of what you can do with the new Sonic games. Learn how to simplify gameplay. The fuck? Kishimoto, don't listen to this bullshit, okay? Don't simplify the gameplay anymore. You've done enough. You've done it. The fuck is this? Simplify the gameplay. The fuck is this? Okay? What more do you want? Thank you for your feedback. Thank you for translating. We'll consider your suggestion. But they asked him a question, so this one's not giving feedback. They were like, what's your philosophy when it comes to game design? Kishimoto gives a very elaborate answer. Meet expectations and exceed expectations. It's not really a philosophy on game design. That's just more of you know, we want to do well, right? But like your philosophy in games, like, it's like fundamentally what you think a game design or a game should be designed like from its core, like the style of gameplay, the structure, things like that. You're hoping for something a bit more than that. So then he asks about how you came up with the open zone concept, and he's just like, you know, things he's already said in past interviews, but basically the boost formula had gotten stale and we needed to switch it up kind of thing. And what if we turned the hub worlds into a full-blown open zone kind of thing, more engaging, yada yada yada. So it was a nice little answer there. It could have been a bit more meat there, but the moral of the story is, Kishimoto, I hope you've got some kind of secretary or some kind of subordinate handling this Twitter for you, because you don't really want to be doing this all day, do you? You don't want to be doing this shit all day, right? Well, anyway, let's talk about the Wisp game now. I can't believe I'm looking forward to talking about the Wisp game. It says here, Sonic Colors Ultimate design documents revealed. It says here, design documents for Sonic Colors Ultimate have been revealed. Let me zoom into this one actually. The design documents primarily focus on updating the UI/UX. The design documents include an early version of the options satellite and reveal the remaster released in 2021 planned to feature a similar control scheme to other Boost titles before scrapping the concept. So they're going to make a control like what, Unleashed in Generations? The design documents also mention ghost races and a really easy difficulty mode, which are both scrapped. Now I remember really easy difficulty came out before. I covered that in a previous video. But now we're getting more information on it. So we can go here to this whole document. I think it's a PDF, and it basically details the whole sitch. So it says UI UX case study. In 2019, Sega was in the process of remastering Sonic Colors. Blind Squirrel Games brought me on to remaster the UI with two main goals. Re-inspire legacy players from the original Legacy Wii. I can't believe Wii is like a legacy console now, 2010. Welcome a new audience to experience this legacy Sonic game across 4 new platforms. For this presentation, I'll be focused on the part of the remaster that involved the UI. Okay, the problem. This was a mistake. We found more features and options were needed to meet Sega's goals for the remaster, which expanded the original scope. There became a need for character customization, achievements, shop currency, tutorials, and accessibility settings in the options menu. With all the features in the game, I also felt a need for a player progress tracker, especially for new players. Progress tracker is like the percent of how far you got in the game, right? Solution: a full reimagining of the game's options UI will be needed to accommodate the new features, yada yada yada. I'm going to skim through, I'm not going to read everything meticulously, but yeah, you can see the world map, the options satellite. So I think they added that to the new version of the game, right? That wasn't in the original version. Well, actually, I don't even remember. I don't play colors like that. No, this was in the original version of the game. But then now you get like this. Oh no, that's still the Wii because it's got the Me there. So you got all these things. So this is how it was on the Wii basically. And then the new version, it should still feel like the original but elevated. So a more modern layout and yada yada yada, visual design. I think they did good with the UI for the record. I don't think they butchered the UI. It looked like a modernized version of the Wii version. So this person, I think she was responsible for UX design, UI art, wireframe, animation, style guide, implementation, prototyping, pre-Vs, and QA, quality assurance. Or you're responsible for quality assurance? Okay. Moving on. So define things, they need to change UI. They need to design things, test, and then make sure it works. I mean, the UI, I guess, worked fine, to be fair. It's not the main game, right? But yes. Yeah, they familiarize themselves with colors, options, satellite. So yeah, they're like planning out the whole shit, basically. That's the team provider feedback. Yada, yada, yada. So you got like the options here. Yeah, so you can see all the options here. I mean, it's pretty well thought out. Testing. They had to do the testing process, design evolution, yada yada yada, yada yada yada. The customization, so you can see the ghost thing that was scrapped. The filters changed from a drop-down menu to a tab of all the items list. Yada yada yada. Where's the really easy mode? I want to see that. Okay, so you got the Supersonic. Once unlocked, yeah. Achievements, complete Starlight Carnival, complete Sweet Mountain. The settings that were planned to include a robust selection of basic and accessibility settings. Sadly, we found out that not all proposed settings were possible within the tools available to us. I worked with engineering and design to include as many of them as possible. They weren't available because of the tools or the time available to you. I don't know. I'm just saying. Oh look, the quick blue hedgehog jumped over that you. They changed that default text that you always see with the fox. You know, all that shit. we discussed controller save profiles. However, we later felt this may not be needed by the majority of players. So basically, you ran out of time. Yada yada yada. QA reviews. I'll go with feedback and quality assurance to make sure UI issues are being logged, tagged, addressed, and needed. Although there was still some UI we had more time to polish, I was very proud of our team, what we were able to accomplish. Thank you for viewing. Where was the really easy mode? I didn't see that. Oh, it's probably in an image somewhere, but I didn't see it. I know it was a scrap feature, but like I probably just scrolled through it without paying attention. But clearly it's in there somewhere. But yeah, there was a really easy mode in the game, and I now cannot find it. But there was a really easy mode in the game, and they scrapped it, probably due to not enough time. Oh, they got an interactive prototype. Okay. Oh, so you can like click on the why is it so? Come on, you could do better than this. You can like actually experience it, see what it's like. Records. Okay, so you got the act number, area name. You can actually like browse to. Oh, okay. Edit Sonic, and then that's where you like, you know, choose his look, gloves, all those things, particles, you know, dashboard, best time, you know. I mean, it's pretty well put together, although certain things aren't clicking, but you know, I mean, it's a good job. It's a good job. The UI was fine, honestly. I'm just trying to find this really easy mode thing because I can't seem to find it, but yeah. It was in the game basically, and it was I don't know how would they have made it easy? I don't even know. I'm trying to think about it. I'm like, how? I mean, you had tail saves. I mean, the only thing I could think of is because tail save had like a number. You had to collect tail saves, right? So I guess you could make it like unlimited tail saves. That's the only thing I can think of that would make it even easier, right? Like you don't have to run out of tail saves and start from the checkpoint like a regular person. You just keep getting tail saved, or maybe like complete invincibility, like you take no damage when you get hit by something. Like those are the only two things I can think of that would make colors easier, right? I don't know. It's colors at the end of the day. Let me know what you guys think about all of this. There's tons of scrap shit from colors, and there's tons of shit being tweeted at me. I said Miyamoto. Definitely not Miyamoto. Kishimoto, okay? It's very different moto. Okay, very different legacies. I'm sorry. And of course, a big shout out to all my channel. I'm so out of it today. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Shout out to all the channel members. The links will be in the description. I mean, if you want to join, you can hit the join button next to the subscribe button, and make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. Make sure to check out the non-Sonic channel. The link will be in the description. But that's all I have to say right now. So, Remy out.